Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and it is Monday, September 29th. Just heading out the door, going dashing. I've already accepted one really low order. But here's the deal. I am on the last 2 hours of a platinum pass, and I'm running about 10 minutes behind already, and it runs out right a little bit before the 2 hours is up. I don't know what time, but in less than 2 hours. So I've got, and here's the downside to but I don't want to break anything either. So I'm on this spell of accepting everything and trying my best to get on time. So if I would have declined it, it could have hurt me on the decline on the AR side. But it has 2 pickups and maybe 1 or 2 drop-offs. I'm not sure because I can't really tell. But anyway, so we are headed to, I don't know where we're headed first, Sonic or Little Caesars. Is that where we're going? Wow, it says 10 minutes to get there, which, oh, look at that. This is all the way at Otter Creek. Yeah, I hate that. All right. Anyway, I got a few minutes to get there. It looks like, and I got people trying to send me messages about a POA meeting that I am not attending. And one of my neighbors is evidently, she wants me to come, and I don't know why, but she sent me 2 pictures of documents that she has printed out, I guess, to hand to all of the homeowners there. Possibly, and I've heard this before, that she's trying to bust it up and say that it's illegal and all this other stuff. And there's no doubt that it is. Mainly, well, I'm not going to get into all that. So we're here door dashing, and yeah, I can rant about our POA for like a minimum of 2 hours, right? But I won't put you through all that. I don't want to put myself through all that. That's why I don't go to those meetings anymore. But anyway, so James the Rambling Dasher, thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Participate by watching, participate by commenting, participate by clicking the like button. If you want to share, if you know someone that's dashing, and see if they've followed me or not, yeah, that would be awesome. We're just, I don't know, I don't have great expectations. This is my first real YouTube channel, and we're just going out here doing this, and I look at this as me getting out of the house, because I work at home all day every day, and getting out of the house, and yeah, I have you guys to talk to instead of people that I don't ever see at my job, because I work for a company out of Kentucky, and sometimes I do trainings and things of which people don't interact via WebEx, and that's frustrating as well. I hate training via WebEx. So yeah, another day in the life. So this is what I do. I get on here, and evidently I haven't talked enough during the day, so I just ramble for however long, right? Sometimes it goes beyond DoorDash. Lately, I've been sticking more just to DoorDash things. DoorDash has changed their format as far as how dashers can get paid, and so it's been a little tumultuous when it comes to that. And last Monday I had earned, not last Monday, but I mean, so at some point over the summer, I earned a couple of what they call platinum passes. And whenever they converted to this new way for to track the metrics of the drivers and for them to reach certain levels, and they have different rating systems. The rating systems are based upon just a levels, right? Silver, gold, and platinum. And used to, I didn't see that much difference between the different levels. Now they say they did, but I really couldn't tell. And at least according to other people that would comment on Facebook or YouTube. Now, since they've changed it up to be much more about on-time delivery and less emphasis on like acceptance rate, then those people that have really low acceptance rates might not be dinged that much, but enough. But if they don't get on-time deliveries, then it's going to shoot them down there as well. So they might not get to cherry pick their orders as much as they used to. Because they're going to be forced to do some metrics that keep them up there to be able to get the orders. And here's what happened last Monday. And truthfully, it started the week before. I had dropped to silver with these new metrics, and that was the week. So let me go back. I was grandfathered in for 1 week at platinum with the new metrics and made really good money. The next week, that metric dropped off, and I would drop down to platinum with the new metrics. And I had one of the worst weeks of working my normal shift, right? 3 nights a week, 6 hours, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had $64, $92, and $95-ish. So I only made about $250, and usually I'm making $300 to $320. Roughly six hours for 3 nights, 18 to 20 hours a week, right? Doesn't seem like a lot, but it helps me pay the bills, right? An extra whatever, $1,200 a month to me is just what the doctor ordered. And that is not clear of my gas. I know a lot of people want to like, what about all the gas and all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I don't care. It helps me pay my bills. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Everybody, you can argue all you want about, well, you're not making anything if you don't have this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, but I can pay my bills. I don't know what to tell you. Whereas if I weren't making $1,200 with DoorDash and then paying the gas and maintenance on these cars and everything else, the way and just as a caveat, the way I look at DoorDash is, yes, I have a car. I have insurance on this car. I have maintenance on this car. I pay gas for this car. And yes, the maintenance and the gas might be more, but the car itself and the gas itself, the insurance does not change. It still has to be paid for. So if I am going to come out here, the goal is to make $300 a week, $1,200 a month, so that I can continue to pay for the car, the insurance, the maintenance, and the gas, and pay other bills. And I'm able to do that just fine. Now, with the metrics, and it changed, it was tedious, to say the least. So, hey, hold on 1 second. We'll get back to this story. All right, so like I was saying that, anyway, I pay bills with what I make, right? So that being said, DoorDash changed the metrics. I was pushed really hard a couple weeks ago, and then last Monday I started out dashing just like today, right? And I got out here and I sat, or I'm not a setter, I drive around, but in 2 hours I had 2 offers as a silver status, right? and I accepted them both. And I, hold on. All right, so we have that Sonic picked up. So it looks like it's a one order, I mean, 2 pickups for 1 delivery. So we don't get that too often, but these 2, Sonic and Little Caesars, are in the same parking lot. So not too bad. So anyway, I am going to run over here and pick up this order, and we'll talk more about what happened last Monday in a few minutes. So bear with me. All right, guys, we have picked up these orders, and I don't know how far we got to go. It looks like I got to not go that way. I thought okay. All right, I see how you are. I see how you are and where you're taking me. Now I got to get out of here. All right, so it says 4:30 is my ETA, and it says be there by 4:34.
Drive east.
And it's in an apartment.
To Stagecoach Road.
And hopefully, Suite 8 is probably around back. Yeah, these are probably 6 in the front, 6 in the back. So I gotta walk around the building and get there. I'm gonna run this yellow light and watch it. That was a long yellow. It was a long yellow. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm talking about.
North on Stagecoach Road.
And that thing is really freaking loud. All right, so okay. So yeah, so we're going. I can't. There. Okay. So last Monday, delivered 2 hours, got 2 orders for $9. 5 and 4 makes 9. So $9 in 2 hours, and I was like, I can't do this, right? I just cannot do this. I only had 2 offers. So I knew that I had these 2 platinum passes, and platinum passes were just a way to that you could say, hey, I'm gonna go platinum for a week, and yeah, and that's all it was. So I earned them. I'm assuming it's still available, but if you stay platinum for 30 days straight, you can earn up to 3 of them. And I had gotten 2 of them before this new system turned my stuff down to silver. So the reason I went to silver with the new system is because, in my opinion, there was some definite glitches associated with one of the metrics that I kept getting late deliveries. And so lots and lots and lots of people have complained, been on the phone with DoorDash, been tying up their support lines and all kinds of stuff. They've started sending out surveys asking about it and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of eased off a little bit. Like this one, the grace period for getting it picked up and delivered, the GPS says 4:30, the grace period says 4:34, so that means the deliver by says 4:34, so that's what I call a 4-minute grace period. And 4 minutes is better than 1 minute or 0 minutes, and that's a lot of times I was getting that. And I had to change the way that I dashed, because normally I would hit start pickup and confirm pickup and take the picture and all that stuff inside the restaurant. And now if they don't make me do it, then I don't do it until I get out to the car and have everything packed up. And the last thing I do is take a picture of the receipt, get my car ready to go, everything all zipped up and stuff, and then I click confirm pickup and I start going. And then that way it calculates from that point forward to say, hey, it's going to take you this long, and it gives me that little bit of extra time. So if I would have clicked it before I was still in the store, well, then I gotta give the stuff out of the store, I gotta walk out to the car, I gotta put the pizza in a pizza bag or zip up other food in other bags, I gotta get the phone plugged back into the charger or set it in the charger, and then I gotta click on the GPS. And that could take a minute, 2 minutes, whatever. What if I have so much food, I have to go back into the store and get a second round. You know, all those kinds of things. So I've started changing up the little bit of way that I do the delivery portion. Now, the part that I still get very frustrated with is they've also calculated what they think it's going to take for you to pick up the food, and they don't care what's going on at the restaurant, right? So if the restaurant is having a bad day, they only got one staff, they got 6 people in line to pick up food, they don't care, right? That's not on their metrics, it's on you. And so they count you as being late if the restaurant is taking forever. So, all right, I'm gonna go deliver all this food. We'll be right back. All right, so we got that food delivered. It was 25 minutes from the time I accepted to the time I dropped everything off. $6.75. I'm gonna jump over to my ratings real quick. See if, so those ratings should knock one off every single time, I think. So I don't know where I was. Well, I'm at 83, 84, 85, 84, 85. So I was at 82 to start with. I know I didn't read those off. So my ratings right now are overall 83. You got to have 85 to be platinum. And I knew that I was 3 short from last week, and I got 2 hours to get them done today. So fingers crossed we knock those over and get them taken care of here really quick. I got about an hour, less than an hour and a half now, but my acceptance rate is 83%, which is 28 out of 30. So each little grouping has a maximum amount of points that you can get in each, and the addition of all of them equal your overall Dasher rating. So right now I'm at 83 out of 100 possible. Acceptance, I'm at 83%, which gives me 28 out of 30 points, which just means that they don't really put that much emphasis on your acceptance rate as much now as what they used to. Used to, you had to have a 70% or you couldn't be platinum. So now I'm at 83, but my percentage on the 30 is, you know, 28 out of 30, whatever that is. I don't know, but anyway. My completion rate is 100%, so I'm 15 out of 15. My quality is 100%, is 15 out of 15. My customer rating is 4.99, and I'm at 10 out of 10. So those last three metrics, completion rate, quality rate, and customer rating, are 15, 15, and 15. Or I'm sorry, 15, 15, and 10. And I got 15, 15, and 10. So the problem child is the on time, and I'm at 15 out of 30. And if any of the other metrics are off of 100%, which your AR is going to be harder to hit 100% than your all the rest. So I'm at 28 out of 30 on those, and I'm 15 out of 30 on the on time rate. But in my history, I've got, to start today, I had 3 that were gonna fall off. So as long as I got the first 3 on time, it would bump me from 82 to 85, which is what you have to have platinum. So all of that being said, that's where we're at. I had a really good week last week with the Platinum Dash. I had $621. Now, because I had the Platinum Dash and I knew my goal was to go from wherever I was, like 68 or 70%, or it would be percent, or 70 out of 100, to get up to 85, I had to knock a bunch of bad stuff off because everything is on a rolling 100s, right? So I had to get my AR up there, had to get my on-time deliveries up there. So getting my on-time deliveries was not easy. So yeah, but it's slowly moving up there. We're 15 in the hole on that one, and I've got 2 more lates in my next 2 orders that will knock those 2 off. And as long as the 2 orders are on time today, then I will move up to 85. If they're not on time, then I won't move up to 85. It'll take me longer and I will be gold. So I gotta really work on getting these next 2 deliveries back to being on time. So yeah, that's where we're at. All right. So it is 4:39, and I know this is a weird thing. I feel like I'm old now, but I've started. I don't know, probably 2-3 weeks ago, I started trying to do some more what's called intermittent fasting, where I only eat between 10 and 6, and pack up 2 containers of food here with apples and peaches and blueberries, and another one has some more peaches, so a fresh peach, and it's freaking huge. Some fajita chicken, and some cheese and some turkey pepperoni. So all of that is my dinner, and if I start now, I might get done eating it all by 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna hit the pause button. You guys stick around and see where we end up. Now, I will tell you real quick that tonight, when we do a long dash like this is 6 hours, I usually split it up into 2 videos. So this will go into the first video with a cliffhanger, and then the second video will be called Dashing in the Dark, and it'll come out tomorrow. So yeah, so be sure to catch the rest of the day and catch tomorrow to see where we're finishing up on this start out of platinum, and hope to continue to be platinum. So we shall see. So catch you back in a minute when I get the next order. Hey guys, so we just took a small order for Wingstop. So yeah, these first 2 orders are pretty low for what I had been getting last week for the most part. So we'll see how this night continues. But
in a quarter mile,
whoa,
turn right.
I am here at Wingstop, and we're gonna run in and pick this one up. See you in a minute. All right, we had a late pickup, and maybe we can get there. It says it's only 5 minutes away, and we got a 1-minute grace period. So we'll see. I don't know that we can, if this is gonna be late or it's gonna be one of those where it's on within the standard deviation time of this order. I don't know. They've been better about if you're late picking it up and early delivering, but you're late overall, the total time is in the negative or overtime, they'll give you a little bit of grace period and call it on time. So fingers crossed that'll happen this time. It looks like we're going to some place that is maybe a car dealership. I can't really tell you. The sun is so freaking bright. Yeah, it's a Dodge whatever. Okay.
Drive southwest on Arkansas 501.
Dang, that thing is so freaking loud. Alright. Why are you so loud? And we just hit the red light, so this is frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch you after we drop this off. We'll see you in a second. Alright guys, we dropped that off at a car dealership, and what is this crap? Crap. More crap notifications. And here is a $7. Man, I am getting crap orders so far today. So we're going to accept it.
Drive east.
For McDonald's. Which is across the street. There's no way they're going to have the food ready. Alright. So let me get over there because it's going to be crazy to get across this street. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we have McDonald's loaded up. It's probably at least 2 minutes late on the pickup. And yeah. Cars. I got a 1 minute grace period on the delivery. So I need to pick up a minute on that to even things out. Now I'll tell you this on sorry, I would say don't eat and drive and talk at the same time. But my delivery from Wingstop to the car dealership was 2 minutes late picking up and delivered exactly on time. But they said that it was within the standard of this whatever. I forget the language on there, but still. So they gave me on time on that one. So thankfully that was good. So I'm up to 84% on my overall, and we're still trucking. So I'm gonna finish eating, and we're gonna get this delivered, and we'll see how much money I made at the end. All right, guys, that was definitely ordered late or delivered late. And I just got a $10.98 one for Pizza Hut for 9 miles, so I'm gonna accept that one.
Drive west on South.
I gotta figure out where this Pizza Hut is. So I'm not sure if I'm probably gold. I can't imagine them saying that particular delivery was acceptable. Where the heck am I? Okay. I don't know where I'm at. I do not know. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, that one was probably delivered about 6-8 minutes late because evidently I missed a turn, and it was just kept on going. The GPS didn't say turn around or anything. It starts taking me left, then left, or turn right, and then right again, and then come back up to the same road I was on before. And I'm like, what in the world's going on here? So who knows? I'm not sure where this Pizza Hut is. It looks like it could be back in town. Back in Benton, maybe. Because I'm going not towards the one that's out at Salem. I'm going towards the one that's in Bryant, or in Benton, it looks like. It could be the one in Bryant. I don't know. Oh, I'm out further than what I thought I was. So, yeah, it's just right around the corner. So it has to be picked up by 5:35. My guess is it won't be ready, but anyway. So let's go look at, so here's what I'm gonna do is check out my ratings. I'm still at platinum because it's only 529, but I'm at 84%, or 84 out of 100, and that last order to McDonald's was late by 2 minutes, late by 6 minutes. I'm gonna click dispute and say long wait time at the store and hit submit. Oh, it says your dispute wasn't accepted. Okay, I got it. So I've been told that you get 2 disputes per week, and that might be wrong. So that should be my first dispute. Now I might go in there and try it again and put something in the comments and see if it gets taken off. I don't know if it will or not, but anyway, we'll try that in a little bit. Number one, I'm just going to try to get some of these orders taken care of here while I'm still platinum, and I'm platinum for like 20-30 more minutes. Alright, we're here. I'm going to be right back. Alright guys, we got a 13-minute delivery here. It says that it is, we got a 4-minute grace period. Hand it to the customer.
Drive west, then turn left.
Okay, so 13 minutes.
Then turn left.
Now, our grace period is down to 3 minutes. And we're stuck at a red light, getting out of the parking lot. Parking lot is right at a red light. And well, there's only one car lined up to go this direction, so not too bad. And the sun is bright, people. Alright, so I tried to dispute that other order. It is not going to let me dispute it. So I don't know what the deal is. Either the person told me wrong on that, that I get 2 disputes per week, because today is Monday, the first day of the week, and I tried disputing it and it did not like it. So anyway, alright, I'm gonna hop off here, try to finish up my dinner and get this delivered, and we'll catch up with you on afterwards to do the recap of the order. See you in a minute. Alright guys, we got that one delivered. We are at $29.23. We've done 4 out of 4. That was $10.98, which was $4.75 plus $6.23 base pay. Hour and 42 minutes. And like I said, $29.23. So I'm gonna hit continue dashing. Find me some sunglasses because I can't see. And we got a 10-20 minute drive back into town, so that's going to be some inactive time. So I'm going to hit the pause button and we'll catch up with you when we get our next order. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so we just got another order for like $18.75. It was 11 miles, but sheesh, it's hard to turn that kind of money down. It's at Chili's, so it's about 4 minutes away, and about a mile and a half. So maybe we got about 10 miles to drive to deliver it. So yeah, fingers crossed. In the 5 minutes it takes us to get there, they'll have it ready. It says pick up by 6:15. And the GPS says we'll be there by 6:10. So I got a 5-minute window on that one. That's nice, right? What's up with that? Fingers crossed they give us a little grace period on the other side too. In other news, that last delivery was on time, and it put us up to 85 overall, which means we're platinum. Yay! So fingers crossed these platinum orders will continue to come out like they did last week. I know right now we're sitting at about $30 in 2 hours, but we just got almost a $20 order. Not that that's going to make up for it, but if we can get that one and get another one out there and get, you know, close to $30 in this next hour, that'll put us at 60 by 7. So maybe we can do it. Maybe, fingers crossed. I think I just said it. So someone commented on my on this channel the other day and says, you need to get a t-shirt for DoorDasher, and it says fingers crossed on it. And I was like, oh, evidently I say fingers crossed a lot. I don't know. I know that I do get hung up in certain words and saying certain phrases throughout just when I'm talking a lot, and so that might be one of my catchphrases as of late. I know that I say evidently. I hear myself say evidently all the time, but when somebody calls it out is when I hear it every single time after that. But it's still pretty funny. I think I do want to get one of those fingers crossed t-shirts. I think it would be funny. I need to come up with a logo that can be printed on a shirt. I've asked my daughter to do me a logo for a Rambling Dasher, but we haven't quite found the time or maybe the motivation for her to do it. So anyway, all right, I'm at Chili's. I'm gonna go try to get this ordered on or delivered on time, picked up on time, and delivered on time. So gotta try to hold that platinum. See you in a minute. All right, guys, we have the food picked up. We have less grace period on the delivery than we had on the pickup, which is interesting. All right, I gotta go out the other way. We're gonna make up some time because getting out of Chili's, the GPS is always jacked up. I gotta go across the freeway and head towards Benton. So it says 6:29 right now, and I gotta deliver it by 6:31. But in just a second, this thing's gonna convert over, and we're gonna gain a couple of minutes at least. So there's 6:27. What are these people doing? Is your car not running? Why is this person out of the freaking car? Did they wreck? I think these people wrecked in front of me, so I'm losing time. I don't know if they wrecked or they're just like, oh yeah, they tagged that truck. That is not good. I'm sure they did not know where they were going, and the front of their car, I think, is all jacked. So the side of one car was jacked up, and because I could hear that SUV trying to turn, and it was all messed up. So anyway, all right, we got 12 minutes, and we got about a 4-minute grace period to get this thing delivered. And life is in the balance with this, because if I go backwards, I'll go down an on-time delivery, which will put me back in gold. So I need to get this one done on time. So working my hardest to get these out the door and on time. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit pause. We'll catch up with you on the other side and let you know how much money we made and all that fun stuff. See you in a sec. All right, guys, we just got another order for $7.50. That one was $18.75-ish or something like that. That put us at $47.95. Roughly what, 2.5 hours. So almost $50 in 2.5 hours. That's almost, well, we're not quite 2.5 hours because I started 10 minutes late, and it's about 11 minutes till then. 47.98 is almost $50, so we're pretty close to 20 bucks an hour. I just accepted this $7 one, and it's got a long delivery, so I just am accepting, and don't want to turn anything down because I would like to keep my status. I was gonna go jump over to my, I feel like that one was easily on time because I think I picked it up early and delivered it early, so I like it when I have those. So I'm still at 85. My acceptance rate is 84%, 28 out of 30 still. My on time is up to 87. And that Chili's was on time, and it said early by 2 minutes, early by 3 minutes. It seemed like I was more than that, so I'll take it. The the Pizza Hut before that was late by 1 minute picking it up, early by 3 minutes delivering. So a difference of 2 minutes early overall, so that was good. That McDonald's beforehand, they did not let me exclude it, so I tried a couple times, and yeah, not happening. So that's one late. Today I haven't had another late one, and I worked all week last week. Now I've got a couple of excluded one. I had one late on the 24th, and I remember that was stupid IHOP. And then I had a late on the 23rd, another late on the 23rd, and before that, the 19th. So I haven't had all that many lates, and I'm coming back around pretty quick. I'm already, the last 100 is already up to the 12th, and I have, out of the next 4 deliveries I have, 3 of them are late from the 12th. So hopefully I will get on-time deliveries for the next 4 and continue to move up my my platinum status, so that I'll have a little bit of wiggle room there. Alright, I'm at Larry's. We're gonna run in to grab this food. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so this one we have a negative grace period, so we gotta make up a minute somewhere. It says to deliver by 6:49. GPS says we'll be there at 6:50, 16 minutes. So I am going to hop off of here and see if we can make up some time somewhere and not get a ticket. So we'll see what happens. All right guys, hang tight. I'll let you know what happens when we drop it off. See you in a minute. All right guys, that was $7.50, $5.50 base with a $2 tip. So that was not really worth it to drive all the way out here, but we did it, and we didn't take any hits on anything. So I'm really coming to the conclusion that if I'm going to be platinum, I'm going to accept everything, and if it's as good as it was last week on base on just regular orders, then it's going to be worth it to accept some lower paying ones along the way. So and that one was still $7.50, which put us up at $55.48 in roughly, sheesh, I don't know, not quite 3 hours. So $55.48 in about 2 hours and 40 minutes so far. Now I'm not going to get another order in the next 20 minutes because we are a long ways out. So, and we're a long ways out of our own little range, or whatever you want to call it. The finding orders, head back to your zone is what it says. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get back to our zone. So in that, we're going to drive, get back into our zone, hopefully get some more orders. I'm going to go listen to some more sports talk radio because the Arkansas Razorbacks are in a bit of a turmoil. So it's somewhat interesting listening to the talking heads to see who they would pick as a new head coach and all that fun stuff. So I'm looking, I don't have I'm a loyal Razorback fan. I don't have high expectations. I understand there's going to be turnover, and sometimes that turnover will be of coaches that I do like. Sometimes it will be coaches that I don't like. But I'm just kind of laid back as to it. I always want them to win, and sometimes I get disappointed more times than I want to, but the disappointment doesn't ruin my life, kind of deal. Some people it does, you know, but it's just football. Now if the Steelers, on the other hand, it will at least ruin a Sunday, right? Let's put it that way. Anyway, all right, we're gonna hit pause. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, we just accepted a 8-something order in, I think it's in Benton. We're gonna have to, get up here. I think it was at Pizza Hut. So run up to Pizza Hut, grab this delivery, get it going. It says that we have to pick up by 7:12. The directions say we should be there by 7:08. So hopefully they have it ready by the time we get there. So we'll see. We'll catch you up after we pick up this order. See you in a sec. Alright, guys, we should have gotten that one picked up pretty early, and then we have about a 3-minute grace period on the deliveries too. So 7:20, and it's got to be there by 7:23. Now let's see if I can get out of this without getting ran over. Okay. Stay green for me. Stay green, stay green, stay green. There's a shoe in the road. Alright. Moving right along. Moving right along. Alright. So we have got 9 minutes and 4 miles to knock this out by 7:23. So we're going to do our best. We'll check back with you when we drop it off. See you in a minute. Alright, that was 850 with 350 base with a $5 tip at 3 hours and 11 minutes. 7 out of 7 offers accepted. There's a car parked right there, and a car coming, so I got to get out of here without hitting anybody. Okay, so we're at 63.98 after 3 hours and 11 minutes. We're gonna continue dashing. I tell you what, this is probably a good time to kind of end this episode. So real quick, I'm gonna run over to just to double check what our ratings are. It's starting to get a little bit dark. We are up to 86, so I have 1 grace period of a point to be able to go down 1. I got to get my light out because it is dark. And all right, look at that. So there we go. We're gonna jump out of this one and jump into our next episode, but right now we're at 86 overall. 84 on acceptance rate. We are 88 on time, which puts us at 18 out of 30. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I get 6 more deliveries tonight, that'll knock off 4 lates, as long as I can keep them on time. So right now we did do that one. That last one was on time for Pizza Hut. 2 minutes early picking it up, 5 minutes early delivering it. I have kind of felt that when it starts getting dark, they give you a little bit more grace period than they do when it's daylight. But yeah, so far, like I said before, we're up to, I don't know what we're up to, 63.98 at about 7:21. So we're gonna end it now. And so yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Be sure to check out those links down below if you haven't already. There's probably going to be one in the comments, one in the description. A lot of good stuff in there, and we greatly appreciate anything you purchase off of Amazon and using our link, whether it's something that we have to offer or you just use the link and then go search for your own thing. Then we still get a commission. It doesn't cost any extra, but greatly appreciated for you running that way. So yeah, appreciate you guys sticking around. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Tell your kids you love them, and we'll see you again tomorrow to finish up this dash. And we're going to start an episode of Dashing in the Dark. So see you tomorrow.